Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Garden State Film Festival. I am Lauren Konkar-Sheehy, the Executive Director, and this year we're bringing to you our 24th year. That's right, 24. Can you believe it? This year we have 205 films from 19 different countries at 9 venues, and we tie everything up with a bow on Sunday, March 29th at the Awards Dinner at the Ocean Resort and Spa, Ocean Place Resort in Long Branch. I'm so excited to have with us today the filmmakers from Bequest, which is one of our fantastic homegrown shorts. And we have Michaela Patton, who is a writer, executive producer, and key cast as Mia, and Tyler Harrison, who is behind the scenes and helped out with everything else.
Hi, thank you for having us.
Thank you so much for joining us. We're so excited to be screening your film at the Garden State Film Festival, and we love that this is a homegrown short. Tell us, how did the script come to be? Did something like this happen to you?
Actually, the script came to be based off of a dream that Tyler had. He woke up one morning and told me this insane dream, and I was like, you know what, we need to write a script and make this a short film. I thought it was interesting, and I don't know how you dreamt that up. But we originally started it as a 28-page proof of concept and got it down to a 10-page short film. So that was kind of how it was born. And it changed a little bit in concept from your dream, but we wanted to make something really spooky and kind of keep the audience at the edge of their seat and not give away too much.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Well, you definitely kept me at the edge of my seat. And like I was mentioning to you before offline, I was watching it over and over and over, and I love it. How did you find the location? How did everything come to be?
Do you want to talk about location?
Well, we had a location that we had picked out a couple weeks before, and it fell through. So we kind of scrambled for another location. I ended up having a buddy in Long Branch, New Jersey, and he said, "You guys can use my house. Like, this will be perfect." So I'd been there before, so I knew what the house was like, and I was like, you know what, this will work.
It was perfect.
Yeah, it was.
I kind of started producing a little bit,
yeah.
you know.
He was my right hand on that because, it was pure panic. It was not even 2 weeks out from shooting, and the location fell through. And I was like, oh my God, we already have crew locked in. We have everything ready to go. Like, this is the worst case scenario. And yeah, his friend really came through for us. And it ended up being closer to home, Long Branch. So
that's great. And I mean, the lighting, everything about it, like you can feel everything when you walk in the house and you're like, oh, what's going on? But then in your gut, you're like, wait a minute. Something isn't right. Yeah. It's so cool. And with even in the basement, lighting is not easy to do. And to evoke that kind of feeling, you guys really hit it right on the mark. And with the crew that you hired for this film, have you worked with them before, or how did you meet everybody?
Yes, so I have to give credit to our amazing gaffer. His name is Nate Airy. I worked with him on a couple projects prior to Bequest, and he is just absolutely incredible. Same with our DP, Mike Hennigan. I've filmed now 3 or 4 short films with him, so the crew is familiar. There were a couple new faces, but for the most part, it was a team that we have worked with in the past, and they're all brilliant, and yeah, I owe it all to them. They're amazing.
Wow, that's so cool. And so what about the film would you like to give away a little bit to our audience?
Ooh, what should we give away? Yeah. I think don't underestimate Mia. I think not a lot is revealed, but I think Mia knows more than maybe she gives off.
Good one. Good one. Good one. Tyler, anything how did it come from your dream to like watching it happen live?
I think, I had this dream that was just, there was more to it, but we had to kind of like simplify it, and make it practical. I feel like a lot of good films, that's what it's really about. Like you can have a dream and it seems like something that you would never be able to make, but like I feel like good filmmaking is where you can make it practical and bring it to like a reality.
So cool. So how did it feel? Just like when you're making a movie, everybody's insane and it's crazy. But then as you're going through and you get to the end, like, you know, it's got to feel so good to you that you're like, oh my God, this came from my brain, from my mind, from my thoughts and ideas. Everybody's here together working towards the same goal and having it be executed. But then there's the lovely post-production part. So how did you feel like getting all the way to the end and the color correction and everything? It's really a great film that pulls you in. You're like, what? Okay, get out. No, don't. But like at the end of the day, Tyler, just knowing that everybody came together from your idea, how does that feel?
Yeah, it feels good, and I feel like your expectations, like you got to set your expectations high while you're filming.
Mm-hmm.
That's the cement, you know what I mean? And when it dries up, you're gonna need like the other parts. You're gonna need the color grade and the sound guy and the mixer and everybody playing their part on the after effects and doing all that the pretty work, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's the stuff that you better put some money aside for, because that's the real bill of it, you know.
Yeah, people forget about that. And also marketing. We're so
Yeah.
excited that you submitted your homegrown short to the Garden State Film Festival. Michaela, what was it like getting ready to play Mia?
Ooh, I really enjoyed playing Mia. I think this was the first time that I played a character that wasn't like a typical damsel in distress. I think Mia, though she doesn't say much, I think she's a lot smarter than she gives off, and I think she's very strong. And so that was really fun to play and kind of be my own hero, right? Because at the end of the film, I would like to think Mia gets out of there. I don't think she dies, as some people may think. I think she kind of saw what she saw and she got the heck out of there.
Right. Yeah. And you know what? One thing I wanted to mention, I love the point of view shot. Like when I think we're in the kitchen looking, it's cool because we're a fly on the wall in a sense, but we're seeing everything. And like the depth and the darkness of the way shots are, it really pulls you in from the beginning. And it's just like, I don't know, it's really a cool vibe. And you kind of know, and you're like, what's going on?
Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
happening?
again, I mean that is all Mike Hennigan, our DP, and our director Sarah. She was amazing with being very intentional about what we see and what we don't see. And even writing the script, she co-wrote it with me. We wanted to make sure that we didn't say too much, and it was showing and not telling, if you will.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's great. And letting the audience wonder. Because at the end, I feel like you can interpret it in different ways. Like,
Right.
I won't say.
Yeah. Let everyone see.
But that's so cool. How did you find shooting in New Jersey was? Did you, you know, the film commission is getting the municipalities ready to become film ready because a lot of the public still doesn't comprehend why it's important for us to have production in New Jersey. And did you find it was easy to get the locations and shoot everything?
Yeah, it's important to me to film in New Jersey. We live in Highlands, so we're locals. Tyler's born and raised in New Jersey, and I grew up by coastal California and Jersey, going back and forth. And so
Oh,
for me, I shoot all of my films in New Jersey. I have a very big network here. We have a lot of family and friends here, and so it's important to work with local businesses and other local artists and kind of assemble a team in that way. And so, yeah, I love filming in New Jersey. I wouldn't have it any other way.
and I saw the Proving Ground. My cousin Jay Marcel used to be the bar manager there. I don't know if you worked with him.
I know Jay well. Yeah.
Really? Oh
Yeah.
my God, that's crazy. When I saw that, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. Yep. They're one of our sponsors for almost all my films that I've done.
That's
They-
amazing.
They're amazing.
Oh my gosh, I love seeing that in your credits. That was great.
How funny. What a small world.
I know. That's unbelievable. So being in Highlands, we were just shooting two shorts. One piece was in the Highlands the first week of February over there. So it is a really great place. You can turn around anything you need. Everything is frozen or was frozen, but
Yeah.
you could have the beach, you could have the mountains, you could have anything. That is
Yes.
so cool.
Yeah.
Is there anything else about like writing the story, bringing it to conception that you would like to share?
I just think for this one, I learned a lot about post-production, which Tyler always kind of told me about, and I never really fully thought it through, I guess, in pre-production. And so post took a while on this, as he was mentioning earlier. Definitely take into account sound and color grading and just the importance of post, because that will really make or break your film. And we learned that with this one. And I'm happy we took our time.
Oh, that's so important. As an editor, I know that it is something people forget about, but it's like knitting. It's going to take the most amount of time. And Tyler, have you edited?
Yeah, I'm a editor. I do like a lot of photographs and music videos.
Oh, cool. Tyler, what's up? That's
Yeah.
amazing.
But people always joke, we'll fix it in post. You know, that's like a running joke on set. Yeah, me, I say it all the time. And then we're in post and I'm like, oh, shoot. Okay. Now we really have to fix it.
Right.
Yeah, don't do that on set. That's my advice for filmmakers.
Right.
When you're an editor, though, I feel like you're kind of like when I'm there on set, I'm kind of looking at it like in the sense of it in the program too,
Post.
and
Yep.
I'm like shooting to edit.
Me too. Yeah. My brain is already editing, whether it's an interview, documentary, commercial, whatever it is. Your brain just goes there and is like, boop, boop, boop. Wait, we need this. We have to do this. We need this for cover.
Right.
But that's great because then you're not yelling at yourself later.
Right.
Yep.
But that's so amazing. So thank you so much for joining us. Is there any last thoughts or anything you would like to share about filmmaking in New Jersey or the importance of independent film festivals like the Garden State Film Festival?
We're just so excited and honored to be included in this year's lineup.
Yeah.
And so we just want to say, thank you for including us and, recognizing our small indie.
And congratulations on the 24th year. That's amazing.
And to everyone else included, we're stoked to see all the amazing films.
Thank you so much. So hopefully we'll see you Thursday at Meet the Filmmaker night. You have no excuse because you're local. And it's like the calm before the storm because you can talk a little bit more. Friday night is off the wall. It's amazing. And the red carpet for you is 6 to 7:15. The public comes in at 7. So we'll be sending you all of that information. But it's really something you have to experience firsthand. The whole thing. It's like hard to explain, but we're known as a filmmakers festival. We put our filmmakers first. And so Thursday is Meet the Filmmaker. Friday is the gala. Saturday and Sunday, it's fun mayhem with films all over the place. And so we provide the GSFF Jitney Express. Frank, the Jitney guy who we love, comes up from Atlantic City, and we have him providing transportation on Saturday and Sunday in Asbury Park, and it's ADA compliant. We only present in ADA compliant venues. So we're hoping that you come out. And on Saturday, the filmmaker breakfast and panel, you have to get your tickets today. We are cognizant of gluten-free and other types of dietary restrictions. And on Saturday from 5 to 6, we pause to bring everybody back together for our happy hour. And then it's wiggity, wiggity, whack, because at 9 o'clock, karaoke starts.
Ooh, fun.
I'm Cinderella. I turn into a pumpkin. So I'll be asleep. But on Sunday, we have the winning screenplay competition. So if you don't know, we have a movie music competition, and all of the songs are on our website and our YouTube. You can listen to all of them. And they're also playing when you enter every single film screening. But the screenplay competition feature gets a live abridged table read Sunday morning at the Berkeley Oval Room. And you're playing at the Berkeley Continental, I think it is.
Yes.
So let's see that graphic. Perfect. Saturday, March 28th, block BC 28, 9 p.m. to 10:45. Go to gsff.org. At the top, go down to film info. Download that listings at a glance. That's going to give you the bird's eye view of everything that's going on. We have over 42 events. So there's 42 film blocks plus other events. I have dogs over here too. But it's really a fun time. We can't wait to be with you in person. Thank you so much for joining us. Go to gsff.org for tickets and more information. If you have any questions, let us know. It's real human beings that answer you back. Thanks so much for now. We'll see you in March.